Hello and welcome to That's Football. This is the watch-along for Italy versus Sweden, the second leg of the World Cup qualifier. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. As you can see on the screen, Italy 0, Sweden 0. But there's a twist. Underneath it is the aggregate scores. Sweden obviously going 1-0 up in the first leg. We watched it together a few days ago. It should be interesting. They got quite lucky in that game. Can they get that same sort of luck in this game? I'll read you the team lineups now, but game's about to kick off. Italy quickly. The Italian team is Buffon in goal, Barzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini, Candreva, Florenzi, Frello, Filo, Parolo, Darmian, Gabbiadini, and Immobile. So no Belotti for them. The Swedish team is Olsen, Lustig, Lindelof, Grankvist, Augustinsson, Claesson, Johansson, Larsson, Forsberg, Toivonen and Berg. So not too many changes. The only significant change that I can really see is that Belotti isn't starting. The game is literally moments from kicking off. There we go. Kickoff has started. The second leg in Italy in the San Siro to this World Cup qualifier. It should be an absolutely fantastic game, like I said. Crunch games, as Calvin Vuckstaffe. Yeah, exactly. It's a crucial game for club, and these players. No, not for club. Sorry, for this country, for their people, the fans of the country, and the players as well. It's an absolutely massive day. It's a massive game for them. Italy obviously maybe should have felt slightly hard done by in the first leg. But Sweden, they defended well. Italy looked quite open in the midfield, and Sweden got a lucky goal, and that's what football's all about, isn't it? You make your own luck, really. But can Italy turn it around today? Dr. Chunky Biscuit says, is it Sander time? Don't know what you mean, mate, but I'll tell you the time in the game. We are 54 seconds into the game now. Italian fans are going for it. I'm sure I saw there was a Swedish fan, Swedish person in the comments as well. So if you are Italian or if you are Swedish, do let me know. And obviously we can start interacting and things like that. But I'm going for an Italian win. I'll probably go 3-1. I think Italy would have learned their lesson. They would have got a right rollicking from the manager, I'll tell you that much. And they'll be passionate enough to get something out of this game, and especially with the fans behind them at the San Siro as well. Forest08 says, what channel is it on? It's on Sky Sports main events. That's how I'm watching it. Chadsport says, come on Sweden. That's interesting. For many of you that do watch this channel quite regularly, you'll know that I love a watch-along. Can you see my face? Yeah, you can see my face. You'll know that that I love an underdog win. Everyone does. But in terms of qualifying for the World Cup, I want to see the best players play in the World Cup. So when Argentina were kind of, were they going to go through or were they not? I wanted them to go through just because I want to see, the likes of Messi, Di Maria, Aguero. I want to see these top players playing in the World Cup. So for today, I'm gonna want an Italian win. But if Sweden win, it'll be interesting nonetheless. Matthew McFadden, evening, buddy. How are you? The Formers line says, if you are a viewer in Canada, the game is being broadcasted on Sportsnet World. Chadswell can see me. Nathan says, is there a watch-along tomorrow? There is not a watch-along tomorrow, but there will be a watch-along on Wednesday, I believe, for the England versus Brazil game, because that's been highly requested. George Carl is dual modding. Right, let's quickly have a little look at this game. We are 2 minutes, 47 seconds into the game. Obviously, we don't have a timer, but we have got the aggregate score. So I thought that, that's a nice little addition there. Chadpool says, I would love if Argentina won the World Cup. I mean, I'm a massive Ronaldo fan. Obviously, prior to him going to Real Madrid, he played at Manchester United. Man United legend, some would argue, but I would like to see Messi win the World Cup. It would tip off an absolutely fantastic career, an absolutely fantastic player, wouldn't it? Megan says he's on the ball today. Woo, hello, Megan. Obviously yesterday was a slightly rusty show, but yes. Tube says, Sander, give me some Italian accents. Well, set a subscriber mark, and once we hit that subscribers, I will do a Italian accent for you guys. I'm probably going to go for a 19,380. I mean, that's a lot, I know, for obviously, we probably don't have that many viewers because it's Italy versus Sweden. It's the international people switch off, as I've been told so many times before. So 19,380, I think, is a reasonable subscriber count mark, objective, essentially. And then I'll do an Italian accent for you. We're 4 minutes into the game. Not too much has gone on at the moment. Swedish player getting a word here. Italy dominated the ball, I think. Obviously, as you guys can see, we've got a new moderator, Brevi Boys, in the comments. Brevin has called in a few times to That's Football, so do support him and abide by his law, really. He's in there to create a good community, to regulate the comments, so fair play to him. Who do you all think will win? Well, all day YouTube, I gave my prediction a short while ago, but I think Italy will win 3-1. And to be fair, like I said, I do love an underdog, but I think I'd rather see Italy go through. As I think we all do, we want to see the best players playing in the World Cup, so a World Cup without Italy wouldn't be a real World Cup, really, would it, really? George says, Megan, a lesbian with a poor haircut. You're probably talking about me. David's here. Asian Gamer, why are you not on mod, mate? I'm not sure, pal. Megan HM. Nathan says, Tubes, that's not impossible. You guys having a little internal conversation. If you're wondering what this little moustache is, I'm only 17. This is serious effort for me. This is my Movember. So, this isn't my Movember. This is just bushy eyebrows, mate. Anyway, moving on. So we are 5.5 minutes into the game. Italian player with a volley from outside the box, but it drags wide, unfortunately for him. Pankaj, no worries, mate. Don't worry about it. Chasmal says 12 for the lad, Sander. No, mate, I'm not twirling. Because basically, the luxury of having this in a bun is you just, for the video, you just do the front and neglect the back, so the back looks dodgy. David is here. Brilliant. Atrix says, what? No, Sweden win, I hope. Obviously, Atrix is Swedish, so fair play to you for being here. You know, you got lucky in the last game, so it would be fantastic for you guys if you could pull something off and get something out of this game. Obviously, this game can go to penalties or extra time. So I will be here for the long haul if it does. It should be quite interesting. The Formals line says, if you didn't know, Iceland and Panama were making their debuts at the World Cup in Russia. That's fantastic. See, I like that. Little comments like that from the Formals line. Brilliant. Appreciate it, mate. Megan says, who thinks I should lend Sana those tweezers for those eyebrows? Yeah, dodgy. All right, leave off. I should do him, all right? I should do him. Sandro says, Italia. Muy bien. No, that's Spanish. Moving on. Good if you are Swedish or Italian, or let me know where you are from, where you're watching from. Obviously, this is an international fan channel where people from all over the world supporting a variety of different clubs and teams, countries, can get involved. So do let me know where you are watching from. David said, what would be a World Cup without Lindelof? Well, you know, Linda flop as he's been touted recently. It'll be interesting to see how he does today. Obviously not had his best start to a United career, but, you know, maybe for Sweden he can turn his form around slightly. Vivi Dolan says, welcome on my channel. No. Pankaj says, Sweden will win this game. Well, I didn't think they'd win the last game, and they did, so fair play to you. Stick your head out of the parapet, essentially. Asian Gamer says, are you going to do a Skype ting? I will do a Skype ting soon. Obviously, a Skype ting, as Asian Gamer calls it, is where you guys get to Skype in to me, have your say for about 4 or 5 minutes on anything football related, really. That will probably be, I might do one tomorrow, actually, since there's no watch-long. But stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, Sander_Seeger7, where I'll be giving you all live updates on where we're going live and when, etc. So, Sander_Seeger7 for all the live updates on Twitter. We are 7 minutes and 52 seconds into the game. So, you know, Italy with the ball in the box here, a little bit scrappy. No, it's a penalty! Oh, no, it wasn't. The referee had his hand out, but it wasn't a penalty, unfortunately. A foul here on the Swedish player around about the halfway line. Parolo, a yellow card being dished out here to Chiellini. Chiellini being booked for a tackle from behind on a Swedish player. The first booking of the game. Megan says, it's illegal to show the game, mate. It is. Megan is learning very, very quickly. David says, you can't Skype in about your hair. Nah, you know, that's not really a football topic. But if you want to get, you know, this channel's all about banter, isn't it? So if you guys want to take the piss a little bit, you can. At the eyebrows, do whatever about the pink shirt. Go for it. Free range. Cathal says, go on, lads, in Dublin. Must win game. Good. Brevi Boy says, Sana, check the views, mate. I told you. I'm concentrating on the game at the moment, guys. But if we have got new viewers, welcome all. That's football. This is a watch along where I watch the game and I give my live reactions and updates, and I talk to you guys about the game. So if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribed. We're on 19,354 subscribers. If I see the little ticker go up and you commented that you've subscribed, I'm happy to give you a shout out. No worries at all. The second booking of the game has been dished out on the 99th minute to Johansson, tackle further up the field, an Italian free kick in their half now. Alexis Play says, who are you supporting? Like I said, a few times throughout this stream, usually I'd go for an underdog, but in this case, it's qualification for the World Cup, and therefore I'd like to see Italy go through, purely because I'd like to see the best players playing in major tournaments, and Italy has more of them. Pretty scrappy game so far, no real rhythm, it's quite end-to-end. No one getting a real hold on the ball at the moment. A few free kicks being given away. We're coming up to 10 minutes into the game. Ganzolo says, how is Lindelof doing? He's not really done anything significant at the moment. I will update you on Lindelof's performance, as I do understand that a lot of you are interested in that. Bravey Boy says, Bilal, we can't show game, mate. It's watch along. Yeah, for all new viewers, unfortunately, we cannot show the game here. But before you click off, it does state in the title it's a watch-along. Watch-alongs are a fantastic concept. Basically, what it is a pass back here, but the Swedish players are pressing high up the field. It's gone out for an Italian throw-in. But what watch-along is, I watch the game, and you guys do at home as well. If you can't, don't worry. I'll be giving my live updates and interacting with you guys as well. So stick around, subscribe. Watch-alongs aren't the only content we do on this channel. We do FIFA videos, previews, reviews. We do matchday vlogs for Real Madrid home games. So, yeah, do subscribe if you do enjoy football and get involved. A cross goes in here by Italy, cleared away by Lindelof, and it's gone out for an Italian throw-in. Get your comments in, guys. Let me know what you think the score will be in this game. Get your predictions in. Megan saying, Megan for mod. You've got to stick around a little bit longer to get there, Megan. Chad Small says, I actually rate Balotelli so much. Unfortunately, obviously, he isn't playing for you, Chad. I rate Balotelli when he's on his game, but the attitude problems that come with him, the inconsistency that he has to his game doesn't warrant an Italian first team kind of place for me. So hence why he isn't in the squad. Sepsi says, where can I watch the match? It is on Sky Sports main event. Jared says, Sander, my man, how are you, buddy? Jared, how are you, mate? Jared obviously calling in a few times on Skype. It's really a community here. I know so many of you now. I've talked to you on Twitter, and I'm talking to you on the comments, and it's really a fantastic community we're building here. So if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribed, do get subscribing, and join the community. As Ronan Power says, it's a scrappy game. It is indeed. A lot of fouls being given away here. Chiellini barging into, I think it was Forsberg. He's got to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have the timer, but if you guys do want to sink in into the time of me, pause your TV. I understand I'm about 40, 45 seconds behind you guys. So I am on 12 minutes, 20 seconds in, 12 minutes, 22, 23, 24, 25, 12 minutes, 26 seconds into the game. So if you want to sink in, there you go. Gianni says, what about Zaza? He's not starting. I'm not sure he's on the bench or not, but for all I know, I just know he's not starting. It's a handball! That's a handball, ref! That's a handball! It is! It is! The hand was in an unnatural position. Yes, it was about 3.5 metres out, 3.5 centimetres out, but I don't care, it was a handball. Maybe not. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating slightly, but a call for handball there for Italy, unfortunately, if you're Italian, not given. All day YouTube says, Sandra, do you remember how many times I called you? Yes, I do. I had a few nightmares about that. Jack Robson, there is your shout out, buddy. Subscribe. If I see the ticker go up, I will happily give you another one, mate. Italians with the ball on the edge of the box here. A shot is, what's it called? Triggered, taken there, but it's dragged wide by Ferenzi. David, how are you guys? George Carl says, my ears, Sander. Yeah, for all you new viewers, I am a passionate, see, Simsy says, calm it, I'm a passionate football fan, and when something happens, I often get slightly passionate about it. So take your earphones out and you'll be able to hear it from there, just so you don't get hearing problems. That's just a pre-warning for you guys. Yes. Pancake says Belotti is a good player, but he plays in a pub. Couldn't read the rest of the comment, unfortunately. My dog says, could I have a shout out? There you go, my dog, Banks. It's great to have so many new viewers here today. So, yeah, like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. David says, back in 10 minutes. See you in a minute, David. Jack Robson has subscribed. Brilliant. Jared says, I love the energy. That's what we need. You and Goldie should do a live debate. I think that'd be fantastic. And I'd love if me and Mark really disagreed on something and really went head-to-head. I think it'd be fantastic viewing for you guys. Italy with the ball here, but giving away to Sweden. We are about 14 and a half minutes into the game. Adam Carroll, there's your shout-out. Atrick says, do you think Spain will win the World Cup? I don't think so. For any of you wondering, I think it will be a Brazil-France final. I think Germany will be up there. Spain will be up there as well. Argentina hopefully will be up there as well. So, but yeah, like I said, I think it'll be Brazil-France final. Should make for a cracking game, that, shouldn't it? Mark Ashraf, you can watch the game on Sky Sports, main event in England. But if you can't watch it, stick around here. I'll be giving you my live updates and reactions. Just quickly there, just to give you an idea for the game, if you're not watching it, Italy have got 73% of the possession. Sorry, got my tongue twisted then. Oh, hit the post there. It was a tight angle. I don't think he was ever going to score, but he hit the post. Yes, obviously, Italy have had 73% of the possession. So Italy dominating, but they dominated in the last game as well. Had the majority of the possession in the first half and second. But look who came out on top. So possession doesn't say anything. Gonzalo says, do you think Jose Mourinho will move to PSG if they sack their manager? Mate, I've had too many nightmares about that. Let's not talk about it. Asian Gamer says, every main league but for the Prem is a pub league. No, I disagree with that. I think Bundesliga is pretty high standard. And surprisingly, yeah, look, a lot of people don't watch a lot of La Liga, but Spanish La Liga is quite a high standard as well. Johansson's gone down here, untackled. He looks in serious pain here. People are calling on the medics. I think he's done his knee in. I think he'll be going off there, if I'm honest. AJ Nell says, get your haircut for about the 45th time. AJ Nell, how many times do I have to tell you? I was going to put my middle finger up there. No, I'm not going to cut my hair, mate. Yeah, Johansson went down, kind of challenged. Number 13 is holding his knee straight away. He looks in pain. Brevy Boy says, does no one rate Belgium? Just quickly, while there's a player down here, I think he will be going off, but I'll give you a live update on that when and if it does happen. In terms of Belgium, I think everyone's kind of been, yeah, there's a stretcher on the pitch, guys. He's going to be coming off. It's a shame. I say it every single time. We don't want to see the match affected negatively by injuries, but there is one here, and it looks quite severe, if I'm honest. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. But yes, in terms of Belgium, people have been saying, look, they're going to win it for the last, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. It's the golden era. You know, Lukaku, Company when he's fit, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, fantastic players, Nainggolan. There's something quite fundamentally wrong there. Dodgy throat. That's what my eyes been watering. Yeah, there's something fundamentally wrong there. Whether it's in the coaching, whether it's maybe the same problem England have in this, that their FA doesn't really care about them. I'm not quite sure, but there's something just doesn't seem to click. Because they have got a fantastic side, don't they? Maybe this will be the year, though. Yeah, George Carl says Belgium are like England. Golden generation achieving nothing. If they don't win anything, that would be really poor, because it is a fantastic side, isn't it? Obviously, Romelu Lukaku, equaling the all-time Belgium scoring record. A record of 30 goals, I think it was. So, they've got a good side. They have got a good side. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Give them a little clap off. Yeah, the Swedish players are clapping off. Johansson is being stretchered off here with a knee injury. 18.5 minutes into the game. It's a real shame. I think he will be a loss to them, because he plays a crucial part for them in the middle of the field. But there is a player coming on here, number 15. Obviously, I do apologise. I'm not that familiar with all the Swedish players' names. But number 15 is coming on here. I'll tell you who he is in a second. Svensson is coming on for Johansson. Adzi Bear says, Sana wouldn't do Peru. New Zealand in his boxers at 3:30 in the morning European time. He doesn't have the guts. You're right. You're fully right, mate. You're fully right. Yeah. Do I think Italy will win the game? Asked Massimo. I do indeed. I think it'll be 3-1. I think they would have really learned from the last game and they'll take their chances this time. And I think they'll come out with a win. Yes, indeed. Jared reckons that Johansson knee injury will cost Sweden the game. If so, that'd be a real shame, wouldn't it? Like I said, keep saying, you don't want to see the game affected in any way by injuries. You want to see both full-strength sides out, and I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Italy with the ball on the right-hand side here. Cross goes in, but it is blocked by a Swedish player. It goes out for a corner. It is Kandreva standing over the ball here. What can he do with it? So many times in the last few weeks have we seen poor corners, not being able to beat the first man. What can he do with it here? He will be putting the cross in any second now. We're 20 minutes into the game exactly, guys. Cross goes in. What did I say? Can't beat the first man. That was an awful corner. That really winds me up. So many poor corners recently. They've got height in there. Barzagli, Chiellini, Bonucci. What, you can't beat the first man, mate? Sort it out. Sort it out. Jack Robson loves it. Appreciate everyone that is enjoying the watch along. If you are enjoying it, I am indeed as well. Drop a like on the video. A lot of people, these watch alongs do get a lot of dislikes as people come on the stream thinking that we can show the game, even though it clearly states watch along in the title, and they dislike it and leave. So if you could drown out the haters, if you will, and drop a like on the video, that would really, really, really be appreciated. Jacoby says Italy seems to be pressing greatly in the fight. In the final third, I think he means. Yeah, they are pressing highly, but so are Sweden. It's a very, very scrappy game. A lot of, quite a feisty one as well. And that's what I expected. That's why I didn't do, for example, England-Germany when the Italy-Sweden game was on. Because this means something. It's a qualifier. This is World Cup qualifications on the line here. So, yeah, another foul by Barzagli being given away there. Yellow card is being brought out here, I think. Yellow card for Barzagli. These Italian defenders have to be careful. Chiellini and Barzagli already both on yellow cards. Is that somewhere that maybe the Swedish players can think of and exploit? Maybe make a few runs in behind, do a few tricky turns, and get them sent off. That might be somewhere to watch out for Sweden. Martin loves Sweden. Brilliant to have you here, mate. I love you. Asian Gamer says that Italy is going to win. I think so too. All Day Yuji says, I wish Icardi and Dybala were Italian. I wish they were Dutch, mate, but they're not. A long ball in here for Sweden, but headed out by the Italians. Only so far as Lindelof, though, on the halfway line. It's spread wide by the Italian players. Ball in here. The Swedish have got it in the box. What can they do with it? They shoot. Has they kept that in? I think it's a goal kick. Yeah, goal kick. Well, not goal kick. He's kind of kept it in his hands. Buffon, he lays it out. It's on the right wing at the moment. Asian Gamer says Chiellini apparently gets angry easily. Yeah, like I said, that might be somewhere to watch out for. Pankaj, I am 17, mate. I turned 17 on the 3rd of October. Was born in 2000. So, yes, although this has taken me so much effort to do. Well, not really. I've not done anything for it, but it's taken a little while. It's my Movember. Who is the striker for Italia? It's Immobile. He was making a run in behind there, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. It's Immobile up top for them. Jared says, Sana, nice viewers numbers today. Yeah, well, I don't know what's happened, but I do really appreciate everyone that is watching at the moment. Obviously, views haven't been fantastic recently, but if you are new to the channel, do get subscribed. We're on 19,375 subscribers, so the road to 20,000 subscribers is on the way. Drop a subscription. One thing happened like a week or two ago. A lot of people were unsubscribed from the channel, so if you thought you were previously subscribed, just double check you are. If you're not, hit that red subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss a live show. Italy with the ball here, put a cross in. That's got to be a goal! They put a cross in, but it just bypassed the Italian striker, and the Swedish get clear of it. Got the ball in the midfield here. Now, croissant power says, Gabbiadini is also a striker, isn't he? Yes, he is a striker. Brevy Boy says, AJ, mate, I apologise. My fingers slipped. All day YouTube says that we need to make merch. Wait, calm down. I mean, eventually, I'm down. If you guys, if enough of you get involved, enough of you get subscribing, and if you guys want that, we can eventually think about that, definitely. And I'm quite a stylish man myself, if I do say so myself. So I'd make some nice merch. I'd always wanted to do that. That was really big. I'm so sorry. I came across like a proper knobhead then. Jack Robinson says, Italy are having the better chances. Come on, Italy. I think Italy will win 3-2 on aggregate. The final will be England versus France. Come on, England, lads. Harry Kane. He is a goal machine. Harry Kane. I don't think England are getting to the final, mate. No chance of that. I think the best England can hope for is a quarter-finals, maybe. I think you've got an awful manager. I think you've got an awful side. And there's, the FA there's just inherently something very corrupt and wrong about them. Jared reckons it's a 3-1 win with 19,379 subscribers. Guys, get to 19,410 today. That'll be absolutely fantastic. That is your objective for today. Swedish, head it out. They play in between them. The Italians, whoever commented it, the Italians are pressing quite high. Maybe because they've realised that the likes of Lindelof don't have that much quality on the ball. So if you press them, you can force mistakes out of them. That might be something that the Italians have discussed prior to this game kicking off. Jack Brady says, would you like Kevin De Bruyne at United? Of course, I wouldn't like him now. He's been to City. But, based on quality and ability, I think he's an absolutely outstanding player. I think he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, if not in the world at the moment. So, yes. Italy have played the ball out wide here. What can they do with it? They've bypassed the midfield. They put a cross in, pulled back, but the Swedish get a foot on it, block it, and clear it. But only as far as like 40 yards out here. A ball played into the box. Well defended by Sweden again there. As Brevy Boy says, like, share, and subscribe. I banged on about subscribers and likes, but don't forget to share the video as well to get more of people involved. Whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, just share the people. Tell your mates. Oh my God, a ball across the box there. Bang! Oh my God. Wow, what a massive chance there. It was a ball fizzling across the box. Nothing, no one could get on the end of it. The keeper, I think, got a touch on it. And it only went as far as about the penalty spot. And someone banged it. Someone banged it, and I think the keeper might have got a touch on it. Whether he did or not, I will let you know. I'm not sure whether it went out for a corner or not. I'll tell you in a minute. Luca says, who do you think /1 to win? I think Italy will win 3-1. I think 3-2 on aggregate. And I think I want Italy to win as well. It was so close indeed. Bonucci is down injured. That's 2 injuries now in the game. He is getting back up on his feet, but whether he can continue or not, I am not sure. Your mum fat says, is there a goal? Can you show the replay? Unfortunately, we cannot show the replay, and there hasn't been a goal that I know of. I think Bonucci's going off, guys. He's getting a bit of deep heat on it, or maybe a bit of freeze spray on it. I don't know which one he prefers. But he's definitely injured. I'm not sure whether he'll be able to continue. Gabbiadini is on the pitch, yes, indeed. Brevy Boy says, you swore in Afrikaans is unacceptable. Brevy, I can speak Dutch, mate, so I can understand bits of Afrikaans. Do I collect football cards, Jack Robson? I did when I was, up to the age of about maybe 11. Match attacks used to be fantastic. Noel, time AT2 AM, says, you are too positive. Italy will be out. I'm guessing you're Swedish, mate. Or maybe you're Italian. Yeah, you're probably Italian. No, I think you've got a much better side, a much stronger side on paper. And I think you would have learned your lesson down to the last game. But sloppy pass there, given away in the Italians in the Italians' half. What can they do with it? Play it wide, play out there. It wasn't given. There was a handball shout, and Forsberg was complaining to the referee. Forsberg has been booked for complaining to the referee. He did want a penalty for a handball. Hasn't been given, and he's been given a yellow card. Like I said yesterday about the Patrice Evra incident, walk away from controversy. That was a handball! Ref, that was a handball! Forsberg had a shout there. That was a 100% a handball. That should be a penalty to Sweden, in my opinion. That one was a little bit further out. Although his hand wasn't necessarily in an unnatural position. Maybe that's why the referee hasn't given it. Atrix says, if Sweden make it, do you think they'll make it far? Well, there has been rumours of Zlatan coming back from retirement. By the way, guys, Chiellini hasn't gone off injured, but he is hobbling, he is struggling. He's probably going to give it a little go to see if he can run it off or not. But Zlatan, there is rumours that Zlatan is going to come back for the World Cup. If so, I think you could get maybe round of 32, maybe quarterfinals. But there is no round of 32, is it? It's round of 16, yeah. Round of 16, if not quarterfinals. But without Zlatan, I think maybe you might not even get past the group stages, mate. George Carl, mate, it was a handball. I don't care who it was a handball. For every new viewer today, we are 19,000, as you can see there, 19,384 subscribers. If you guys could get that to 19,420 subscribers today, that would be absolutely magnificent. Obviously, the road to 20,000 subscribers is on, and you could be part of the community if you subscribe. Forza Lazio, says Andrea Musumithio. Good. Fadian says Sana screams for handball during a basketball game. Yeah, probably. Guys, we are 31 minutes, 5 seconds into the game. As you can still see, 0-0 up there. It's 0-0 on a 1-0 Swedish aggregate. So if it stays like this, Sweden go through. The only chance of extra time penalties that there is a 1-1 score. You just have to work that out. The only chance of extra time penalties is if it becomes 1-0 today and it's 1-1 on aggregate. That's the only chance of getting extra time and or penalties. Penalties and or... I don't know, I messed that one up. Andrea is Italian. Brilliant to have you here, Andrea. Obviously, we do a lot of content on this channel. We're not just an English channel. The other week I did Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. I'm sure we'll get around to Inter Milan versus AC Milan and other big games in Serie A. So do get subscribing. This isn't just an English Premier League based channel. We do a lot of content for a lot of different leagues and countries. So do get subscribing if you haven't already. Someone whose name I'm not going to pronounce because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever says Forza Italia. There we go. Dylan Roberts says, who will win the World Cup? Brazil. Sa, it was you. It was Sa who predicted the Swedish win in the last game. I'm sure of it. We are 37 seconds into the game. 32 minutes, obviously. Chad says, come on, Sweden. Chad, answer me back, right? Would you not want Italy to win to see the best players play in the World Cup? That's what I want. Let me know what you guys think. Or do you want Sweden the underdog to win? I'm interested to hear your views. I get it now. AJ Nelson, son, have you apologised to the guy at Burger King? It wasn't me that flipped that cup. It wasn't me. I swear on my life. If you guys want to know what he's on about, I did a match day vlog for Real Madrid versus Spurs probably about 2-3 weeks ago now. So do check it out. Scroll back if you want to watch it, maybe after or during this video. It was a really, if I say so myself, it was a good match day vlog. People seemed to enjoy it. It was a fantastic game as well. But in Burger King, I went for a Burger King with my mate at half time, and a guy's cup spilled on the floor, and that wasn't me. George Carr says, Chad is always wrong anyway, so Italy will win, Sander. Well, might go that way, mightn't it? Sar says, I want Sweden to do in Iceland, obviously coming from the underdog point of view. David says, Barca will win La Liga. I think, you know, that's a pretty safe bet, pal. So long ball in here by the Italians, but only goes so far as the keeper. Went straight through all the players. One away goal, you are done, says Noel Time. Yeah, that is true. One away goal for Sweden, and Italy have got to get 3. Wow, that would be big. Yeah, that's massive, actually. If Sweden can get 1 goal, Italy have got to get 3. So 1 goal for Sweden would really, really change the complexity of this game. That's a really good point. I hadn't thought of it. Like that. Lucas says, "What are you watching on? Watching on a TV, mate? It's basically this screen, and it shows the game. It's quite good." Matthew says, "I hate this underdog culture. A competition should have the best competitors, not small teams who had a nice story." I understand what you mean. I think an underdog once the World Cup starts is good. Because you don't want to see the same old... Look, Leicester, that was fantastic to see Leicester win the league, right? But to get the small teams into it, it's just not very nice to see. Maybe 1 or 2, but if you've got a whole World Cup full of, like, Iraq and teams like that, and countries like that, you know, not great footballing countries, it's just not very appeasing on the eye, is it? Who's your favourite Serie A team? I don't know, like... Oh... Don't know, but for some reason, Torino. I don't know why. No! Roma. Do you know why? This is how fickle I am. I love the kit. What else can I base it off? I love that kit. That Roma kit is sick. David says, Sander bunching up his shirt under his armpits. Lol. It looks better like that, doesn't it? Ayu Bell says, I think that Bayern are the best team in Europe at the moment. Well, we'll see, won't they? We'll see, won't we, if in the Champions League, whether they win it or not. I think PSG have to win it with the amount of money they spent. Like I've said so many times before, if you spend 400 million on 2 players, then you're expected to win everything there is to win. But Bayern are a good shout as well. I don't think they're fantastic, but they are not a poor side. They're not a poor side by any stretch of the imagination. Chiellini fouling Berg here from behind. Interesting to see if he gets... a yellow card. I don't quite know yet. Berg, obviously, in the first leg, getting quite heated. He's obviously got a short temper on him, so maybe that might be somewhere, you know, something the Italian defenders can target, maybe step on his toes a few times. David says, Napoli, I'm so happy with their current form, indeed. All Day YouTube says, boy, I'm about to sleep. Good night, All Day YouTube. Pankaj says, if Mourinho leaves PSG, which manager should United go for? Carlo Ancelotti, but I don't want to think about Mourinho leaving, if I'm honest. David, I'm not showing you my guns. I don't want to rip the T-shirt. Jack Robson says, I'm the favourite YouTuber in the world. Yes, lad, I do appreciate it, mate. That obviously, I don't want to get to, you know, I don't want to be your, I do want to be your favourite YouTuber in the world, but I don't expect to be your favourite YouTuber in the world. As long as you're enjoying the content and I provide a good service for you guys at home watching the game, or if you can't watch the game as well, then that's really all I care about. Blaze says, Italy are missing, I don't know who. Yes, good. We are 37 minutes, 52 seconds into the game here. It's still 0-0. Obviously, as you can see on the screen, we're on 19,395 subscribers. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a subscription, dropping a like on the video as well. But if you subscribe, you're joining a fantastic community we've got here in the comments. There's a lot more content to come. We're going to switch the content up as well. I'm going to bring that up later in the video. But do subscribe. We do a lot of content. We do previews, reviews, watch-alongs for all sorts of games. And it's a fantastic channel to get involved in. I do have 2 brothers, one older half-brother and one little younger brother. 24 and, 15? Ayo Bell said, your hairline's receding, mate. Also, you deserve 100,000 subscribers, mate. I know. Oh, please. That's actually that's my biggest insecurity, my hairline, my forehead. It's all, I hate it, but you know what? Oh well. I'm me and I. Matthew McFadden says, Sinus guns are just as terrible like little water pistols. I don't diss water pistols. I had some crazy fun with water pistols back in the day. Some of them pretty powerful, mate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Neymar and Ronaldo, or Ronaldo at this moment. In this current form, Neymar, but Ronaldo obviously overall. Do you watch the game tomorrow? I'm not doing a watch-along tomorrow. I might do a Skype show. I'm not sure. But on Wednesday... Oh, God, a little bit of a sticky out hair there. On Wednesday, I am going to be doing England versus Brazil here on the channel, as requested so many times. Oh, Italy are in! Italy were in. The shot bounced under the keeper. It bypassed the keeper, but it was cleared essentially off the line by a Swedish player. They were in there. Swedish aren't defending that fantastically at the moment. Immobile are getting behind that line of defence a few times. Just the service hasn't been quite good enough. But once the service improves in quality, like then, you start to see a real threat. We are 40 minutes exactly into the game. Sweden on the ropes a little bit now. Italy have completely dominated possession. 5 minutes till half-time, so I'll read you out the half-time stats at that point. But that was a very, very, very close shout. David Sassano with a 5-head, mate. That is literally something I've had since I was, like, this big, mate. It is, Megan. It's receding. Everyone says it in the comments as well. It's receding. Atlanta 3, Everton 0. Roma 3, Chelsea 0. I didn't know there's no club football going on. All day you should say, hey man, don't scream, my mum will wake up. I am staying awake to watch. Okay, stick earphones in. That shot by Immobile went through the goalkeeper's legs. It bounced down, but it was cleared away by the Swedish defender. It was a good chance for Sweden. It was a good chance for Italy, I should say, sorry. Dylan Roberts says, answer me or I will unsubscribe. Not really how it works, mate. I'll answer you if I do a one tomorrow. I'll answer you. I might even do one at half time. I'm not sure. But yeah. Matthew McFadden says my hairline is dodgier than Arsenal's back three. Yeah, God, mate. I know. My hairline's bigger than what? Fucking Marouane Fellaini's hair. Nathan, I'm always in Madrid, apart from when I go visit my girlfriend, who is in the comments. Guess who it is? Apart from when I go visit her, and she obviously lives in England. Italy have had 8 attempts compared to Sweden's just 1. That really shows you how the game's going. Italy have really, really dominated, more so than they did in the first half, in the first leg. But Sweden, I would say they're defending well. I mean, they've held out. They've still got a clean sheet. But a few times Immobile's bypassed that back line, and that would worry me if I was Swedish. Ayobel says, who will win the World Cup in 2018? I think Argentina will. Well, like I've said, I think Brazil. 1-2, nice goal. Oh my God, how's that not a goal? That was fantastic defending. I want to know who was that. Gabbiadini, well, no, it wasn't. It was Parola, I think, was on the end of that. It was fantastic defending there. It was a 1-2, got past the defence like they have done a few times so far, put a cross in, and fantastic defending. They are really on the ropes now, Sweden. They've got all the men behind the ball currently. They're, defending for their lives at this point. But one goal, and Sweden have got to get 3. Even if they're like 1-0 up, Italy, they're cruising through. Sweden get 1 lucky goal, and they have to get 3. Oh, God, I'll tell you what, guys. I love living in Madrid, but look, you see that? That, yeah, is a mosquito bite. That is not normal. Look at that. Horrible. And where is it? Look. On there as well. Bloody mosquitoes. Oh, that's really itching at the moment. Anyway, good. Who's my man of the match so far? It's got to be... I think Immobile's done pretty well. He's made a lot of good runs in behind the Swedish defence. But, like, you know, I don't always get to watch 100% of the game. I just comment on general kind of goings-on because, obviously, I do talk to you guys so often. Do I think Italy will get through? I do, indeed. No, Sal, I really don't care. Like, I'm not... Look how skinny my arms are. I'm just literally showing you my mosquito bite. It's horrible. Alex Gaming is watching it now. We're 44 minutes in. Oh my god, that was lovely. Italian nutmeg, bang. Oh my god. Italian player, I don't know who that was, but he nutmegged the Swedish defender, got in there into their Swedish box and took a shot off. But it hit the keeper straight away and it was cleared away. We're 19,400 subscribers. I really do appreciate all the new viewers that are joining today. If maybe they're not new, but like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Get us to 19,430 subscribers, and I'll do an Italian accent. We like to have little games on this channel, and I set you a 19,430 subscriber kind of mark, and at that point, I'll sacrifice my integrity and do an Italian accent. Italy's still in Swedish box here, but Sweden defending quite well. Gianni says, where's my Italian brothers at? I'm sure there's a few in the comments, mate. I'm sure there's a few in the comments. There's 3 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. We are currently 13 seconds into that. Matthew McFadden says, favourite music genres? You strike me as a trance person. I'm not sure what trance is, but I'll tell you who my favourite... Oh, I'm going to get so much... I basically... Red Hot Chili Peppers, love them. They're my favourite. Can't Stop, particularly, being my favourite song. Like things like Police, Dire Straits, Cranberries, all fantastic, fantastic like bands essentially. James Blunt, decent. I like a lot. I just basically like a good guitar riff. I like a lot of guitar. I'm a fan of that. But I like quite a variety. But I don't know if Megan's already said it. Justin Bieber. Oh, I love him. I'm so sorry if that's pissed anyone off, but he's just, I just love it. Yeah, AJ guessed it. It just is. It just is. I love him. I love Justin Bieber. He's just so cool. Anyway, moving on. We are 1 minute, 11 seconds into this 3 minutes of added time. Megan's going to find some socks. Megan, I'll FaceTime you. I'll tell her when I'm back. And some chocolate. Megan, I'll FaceTime you after this. Brady Boy is a believer. Yeah, mate, get on the, what's it called? Bandwagon. I love him. He's so cool. I love his music. Love his fashion sense. Just love him. Since day dot I have as well. Yeah, Brevy Boy loves Bieber. Exactly, he's sick. Referee is quite assertive, isn't he? He does like the old card out of the pocket. He's having a word with the Italian manager at the moment, 2 minutes into the 3 minutes of added time. He's telling him to get back into his... he's telling his staff to... He's telling his staff to calm down, and he's getting back into his technical area. MA7 says, Darmian ruins Italy's build-up play. He's not great going forward, and when you're a wing-back, you are urged to press forward and put crosses in, and he's not fantastic at that. As a United fan, I do know that. But a cross in here by Italy. Go on! Bang it! Keeper fell over. Oh, God. Buffon fell over. Right, Italy here on the counter-attack at the moment. Immobile on the ball, but well defended. So that got to be half-time. Yeah, guys, it is half-time. I'll give my half-time review. Essentially, a few injuries. It's been pretty feisty up to this point. A lot of yellow cards dished out as well. A lot of hard, fierce tackles going in, which is what we like to see. I think Buffon has got a shoulder problem right at the end of that half there. But Italy have really dominated, I'll tell you that much. I'm just going to look up the stats, hang on. I'm going to look up the stats for this game up to this point. But it is still 0-0, as you can see on the screen. It's still 1-0 to Sweden as far as aggregate goes. And if they get one more goal, Italy will have to get 3. So I bet they really want that one goal. I can't. Where's that then? I'll get to your comments in a minute, guys. I'm just trying to find some... Right, or not. Okay, sack it. I don't care. So, yes, been a pretty fierce half up to this point, and, I mean, Italy will feel quite hard done by not getting a goal out of that half, but they haven't really created any clear-cut chances, and the chances they have had haven't really been dispatched as well, and, you know, people say, oh, but we had so many chances, we should be so many up. Yeah, but part of, like, a goal is finishing off the chance. You can't say, well, you know, we warrant a goal because we had so many chances. No, you didn't take your chances, and that doesn't warrant a goal then. So, look, Italy have got to take their chances, and hopefully they will do it in the second half. But Sweden on the ropes in that first half, defended relatively well, apart from letting Immobile in behind them a few times. And if that quality of service increases, I think you might see a goal from Immobile for a run in behind. Oh, George Carr, you're bantering on about my tartan trousers. No, mate, tartan trousers, they're all the rage. Well, they're not, but they just are in my mind. Like, I just love them. Megan, they're just sick. Megan knows. David says, hi, guys. What do you rather, Argentina's World Cup 2018 jersey or the jersey they wore in the qualifiers? I haven't seen either, mate, so I do apologise. Do I like Kevin De Bruyne or Paul Pogba more? I prefer Paul Pogba. That's my bias coming through, though, but I've got to say Paul Pogba. Hope Sweden wins, says Court Mastron. Yeah, guys, if you are new to the channel, obviously it has half-time at the moment. The second half shall commence in the next, 7-8 minutes. But if you are new to the channel, do get subscribing. Obviously, you have quite a few new viewers today. So do click that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss a live show that we do. If you want to get live updates and notifications for when we do go live, not only can you subscribe and turn your notifications on, but you can follow me on Twitter, Sander_Segers7, SANDER_SEGERS7, where I'll be tweeting out when we go live what the plan is in terms of content as well. So follow me on there and you'll get notifications. But yeah, got a cup of tea, fresh off the kettle. There we go. I mean, how cool am I as a 17-year-old? Nah, I'm not about booze. A cup of tea, that's all I need. A cup of tea is all I need. George Carsasana uses his tartan trousers to peacock the P. Don't know what you mean, but the tartan trousers are a good look, mate. Jared Sassana, come on, no one touches KDB right now. Yeah, but Jared, that's the only bit where I've got to be biased. Yeah. Yes, good. Get your comments in. If you're watching the game, let me know how you think it went. Do you think Sweden can turn it around and get something out of the game? Do tell me what you think that they can do if they, do want to get something out of the game. Because at the moment it looks like it's going to go Italy's way, doesn't it? Ali says, how far Italy can go in the World Cup if they qualify? I think they could go semis. I think they've got quite a good side, although they are struggling. Well, not struggling, but I mean, they've left it. It's getting nervy. They left it to the second half of this second leg qualifier against Sweden. Not a fantastic side. So, I mean, on that basis, not that far. But I think hopefully they'll kick into gear once they get to the World Cup in Russia. George Carsasana, you should have some milk and biscuits. I mean, that is my regular halftime snack, indeed. But a little birdie brought me a cup of tea, so all good. I'm not going to turn down a cup of tea, am I? Lee Palmer says, is Zlatan playing? No, he did retire from Sweden / international duty after the Euros, but there are rumours that he will be back for 2018, back for Russia to help Sweden go on and win the, not win, what am I talking about? Do well in the World Cup. Sar says, would you rather Liverpool win the league or Man City? Man City, because they've done it before. Like, yeah. All day YouTube, yes, I'm 17, so I am in sick form. Yeah, as Megan said, get subscribing. We're on 19,408 subscribers, so do get subscribing quickly. Half-time stats. Italy had 75% possession. They had 11 attempts on goal compared to Sweden's 1. They had 2 corners to Sweden's 0. They completed 326 passes compared to Sweden's 70. That is awful. For Sweden to just complete 70 passes in this game, I mean, that's dreadful. They really do need to try and hold the ball, keep the ball within their team once they do win it back. Otherwise, it's going to be wave after wave of attack like we saw in the first half for Italy. I do like the Germany kit indeed, Dylan Roberts. I do indeed. So we've got probably about 3-4 minutes until the second half does start. Say my name, Afosu Kofi. Followed me on Twitter recently, I noticed, mate. I do appreciate it, pal. If I could bring one player from Liverpool to Man United, who would it be? That was a penalty, I reckon. But I'd rather eat broken glass. No, I'd probably bring. I think for United, they need a sort of. They need Coutinho because Mkhitaryan is that Coutinho role, but he hasn't been playing well recently. So I think, therefore, the service to Lukaku has been very poor. So I think Coutinho would work in this Manchester United side currently. Actually, no, Sadio Mane. No, I take that back. Sadio Mane. United need a right winger, a fast right winger, and Sadio Mane is exactly that. He is an absolutely fantastic player, and I'd have him at United any day. Any day I'd take him. Actually, like I said, same counts for Kevin De Bruyne. And now he's been to Liverpool, I wouldn't have him. But purely on ability, I do rate him very, very highly. Little Lettuce says, hey man, will you show the match or just talk about it? Well, unfortunately, we can't show the match live, but before you leave, I am going to be talking about the game. I'm watching the game, so I'm going to give my live reactions and updates. Get in the comments, Little Lettuce, as well. A lot of people in the comments are watching the game as well, so you can share opinions and have little debates in the comments as well with your fellow viewers. Like I keep saying, we don't only do watch-alongs on this channel. We do previews, reviews to Premier League weekends. We do match day vlogs where I go to the Bernabeu to watch Real Madrid play. We do. There's a video coming up soon, which I can't tell you about, but there's a different type of video coming up soon. We do FIFA videos. Guys, quickly on video types, let me know, what do you think? Zander's a dead ringer for Zidane with that hairline, yeah? Just leave out the hairline, all right? Leave out the hairline. But, yes, in terms of videos, I've been thinking recently, I want to do a new type of video. What new videos would you like to see me do on this channel? I'm open to anything. It's obviously got to be football related, but do let me know if you want to see any new video come to the channel. Get in the comments, let me know, and I might consider it if you propose a good one. Asian Gamer, that Ala Madrid joke's probably been done to death by now, so it's just not that funny anymore, really. It was funny for the first, 83 times, but after that, it just got a bit boring, didn't it? George Carl says, do some FIFA stuff, son. Okay, in terms of FIFA stuff, would you like to see, I don't really want to do live FIFA, purely because, one, I've got an Xbox, so it'll make it very difficult, and two, basically, look, if I do a career mode, I go through, 4, 5, 6 games, right? No, maybe not that, maybe like 3, 4 games, right? If that's, 4 minutes, each half. That's 8 minutes a game. What's that? 32 minutes just of me playing FIFA. And then you've got all the signings and that sort of thing around it. So I think if I cut it down and make a 12-minute video of me doing a FIFA career, it would be good. Matthew McFadden says, do a girlfriend does my makeup video. You've got 0 chance of that happening, Matthew. No, but I do appreciate the £2 contribution, mate. But yeah, in terms of the pre-recorded video, let me know what you think about doing some nicely cut up pre-recorded FIFA content. Let me know what you think about that. Robin MacArthur says we are 1 minute away. Yeah, the second half should be starting any minute now. Samuel says, how can Darmian get into Italy team? Oh, man, I mean, they are a little bit starved on that side, but I mean, he's a decent defender. Asian Game, what do you mean by debate type video? I don't know what you mean, mate. That's essentially what all these videos are. Only I'm debating with you guys. It's a T, mate. Yeah, AJ, I'm just ignoring the haircut comments now because you said it for about the last half an hour. Matthew McFadden said, you should do debates with rival fans over current team situation ahead of the big games. Well, that is good, but the problem is finding like good rival fans that can come on and be kind of articulate. Because even though you guys rip the piss out of me every time, it's not easy to like talk for 50 minutes straight about stuff. So yeah, if you guys know anyone that wants to. Maybe the good way of finding it is doing Skype shows, but a lot of the United fans do call in. No half time. Says, which team misses the World Cup more, Netherlands or Chile? I mean, obviously for me, I'm going to say Netherlands, but I think they're both passionate countries and both wish they were in the World Cup. Matthew McFadden said, FFS, my steak is done too rare. Love it, well done. I'm the opposite, mate. Well, I go for a medium rare every time. Jared Passman says, USA lol. Indeed. Sarah says, I'm going to leave it again, Brev. So, guys, I'm just waiting for the second half to start because I've done my review. We've talked about the game. So, the second half should be starting any minute now in about 1 minute time. And I'll tell you when we go live. It's still 0-0. Sweden are still in it. It's just if they perform the same way they did in that first half, I can see Immobile especially getting a goal. But I said that in the last game as well, and they got away with a lucky win. And like I said in the first half, if they get 1 goal, Italy have got to get 3. So if they get one, if it's 1-0 Italy in 78th minute, let's say, and Sweden bang one luckily, like they did in the last game. Italy have got 12 minutes to get 2 more goals, so the game can turn with in a split second just due to the fact that Sweden got an away goal. So yes, we are okay. The teams are probably just about to come out. We are on 19,417 subscribers. Do get subscribing if you haven't already. Man United Max says, I hate international breaks, as do I, mate, but hopefully international breaks are slightly more enjoyable with these watch-alongs because I certainly enjoy them more, talking to you guys as well. God, my back still hasn't been sorted out, although it's getting a little bit better. Teams are out now. Second half shall be kicking off any minute now. Okay, I just sent. Just had to do something there. Right, second half is the teams are out. The players are out on the field. Second half should be kicking off any minute now. Pudrick says, do you think Sweden can hold out, Sander? They're going to be under the cosh for the next 45. That's a fantastic comment. They are. I think they might do it, you know. I think they might get a goal and Italy won't be able to get the 3. It's a really dangerous area Italy are in, especially because of that away goal Sweden got. Ray Carl Brown Amory says, do you do United watch-alongs? No, we don't, because the United Stand does them. However, on the 2nd of December, I will be doing Arsenal versus Manchester United watch-along over on the United Stand. So do head over there on the 2nd of December to see me watch the game, and you'll see really how much of a United fan I am then. So we are kicked off. We are 13 seconds into the second half here. I do like the Spain kit indeed, Dylan. George Carlos has got a face for radio. All right, George. All right, mate. We are 19,421 subscribers. It's so fantastic to see so many of you subscribing and getting involved today. If you are new to the channel, do get subscribing. If we hit 19,470 subscribers today? We've got 45 minutes to do. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could. If, however, Italy get 1 goal and Sweden don't get any, we've got more than 45 minutes to do it. A crossing here by Italy into the back post. He's won it at the back post. It was a poor touch though. There's a penalty shout. No penalty given. Oh, was it a penalty? It was a free kick to Italy. A free kick to Italy, to Sweden, I should say. Sorry. Italian player down injured here is Matteo Darmian. He looks in pain. That'd be a United injury. Not brilliant. He looks like he's in some distress there. Let's have a look at this, if that was a penalty or not. What do you reckon? No, I've got external opinions saying no. I think it might have been because basically it rebounded off the Matteo Darmian. The Swedish player turned around and tried to get the ball and just kicked Matteo Darmian. Look, he had time to think about it. It wasn't like it was a reflex. He went for it. He kicked him. He went down. He stopped. Yeah, I think that's a penalty. I think. Look, he turns around, just knees him in the chest. I tell you what, anywhere else on the field, that's a free kick. That's a free kick if that's anywhere else in the field. So for me, that's a penalty. Chad's Paul Darmian is injured. He is down. He looks in distress. I'll let you know if he does go off. It's probably something to his ribs. Maybe he's broken a rib or something. Hopefully we'll see Luke Shaw get some game time for United, but it won't be. It'll be Ashley Young, wouldn't it? Nutty G is an Atleti fan. Brilliant to have you here, buddy. I do really appreciate... Hang on, I was looking at this. Appreciate everyone that does get involved, especially people from all over the world supporting a variety of different clubs, because that's what this channel is all about, getting some diversity in the comments. Paris says, your accent is horrible, just like other people in England. It's subjective, mate. Subjective. We're 19,433 subscribers. Guys, we're doing really well. If you guys could get us to 19,470 subscribers today, that would be absolutely fantastic. We've still got a little bit of time to do it. Matteo Darmian is walking off, but it's his ribs, so there'd be no cause for him to get stretchered off. He looks like he's in pain. I think he's probably going to get subbed off, I think. But no update on that as of yet. Jack Robson is back. Brilliant to have you here, mate. We are 48 minutes, 53 seconds into the game. Sweden defending. If they can come out of this game 1-0, although that will be a slightly boring watch as a neutral point of view, if that'll be fantastic and so poor in terms of Italy's attacking threat because they've literally had, what, 75% of the possession. I can't say that for some reason. 75% possession, and they've had wave after wave of attack, so they should be able to put the ball in the back of the net. If they can't, shame on the strikers. Richard is watching from Melbourne, Australia. Cheers, mate. Oi, let me know, Richard, what time it is there. That'd be really interesting to know what time it is in Australia. I like Buffon very much, says Nimrod Porat. I like Buffon very much as well, mate. Brevi block Marcos Ducardi, mate. None of that. Marcus Ducardi won't have any of that on this channel, pal. If you want to come back on the channel, you've got to create a new account, mate. Someone block Marcus Ducardi, mate. That's just Marcus. Unfortunately, it's just too offensive, pal. Like, there's no reason to be saying stuff like that, mate. If we've got any people in the comments, block Marcus Ducardi, please. Sophia says, so what happens if it's 0-0? Sweden go through. As you can see on the screen, we've got the aggregate score. Obviously, Sweden getting the home goal in the first leg. Wait. No, sorry, I've got it all wrong. Sorry, guys, I've got it all wrong. Sweden were obviously at home in the first leg. So they don't have the away goal. So Italy don't have to get 3 goals if Sweden score. Right, okay, sorry, guys, I've mixed it right up. Okay, so basically, obviously, Sweden didn't get the away goal. They got the home goal. So if they get a goal, so basically it can be if it's equal in aggregate, there's no away goal. So we don't have to worry about any away goal rule. Okay, sweet. I proper messed that one up for about 45 minutes. It's because it's Italy-Sweden at the moment, so it stands 0-1. So sorry, that was dumb of me. Chad Sproul says, Sweden are getting battered. They are, well, I mean, they're getting proper pinned back, but they're defending all right. Matthew McFadden says, about to play Millwall in the FA Cup in Football Manager with United. Give me score predictions. What? I reckon 5-1, mate. Full-Time Reds, how are you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you. I've never seen you on this channel before. Obviously, Full-Time Reds, I think it's the one off Twitter. I spoke to him a little bit over the summer. How you doing, mate? I haven't seen you in a long time. I spoke to you in a long time. If you haven't subscribed already, Full-Time Reds, do get subscribing. Obviously, this is That's Football, a global interactive fan channel for fans supporting a variety of different clubs. Yeah, to the max says, if Italy win 2-1, they'll go through. But if it's 2-2, then Sweden will go through for the away goal. Yeah, that's true. I've proper messed that up. Yeah, obviously if Sweden get an away, Sweden can only get the away goal. Yeah, that's it. Oh no, I was right. Oh, he's laughing. I was right. Oh yeah, I was right, wasn't I? Yeah, if Sweden score, then Italy have to get 3 goals. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. I proper messed that up. Oh, God. I am a little bit stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Oh, my God, there was a volley there. It was a fantastic volley. That would have been one hell of a goal. It was a crossing, and it was hit on the kind of horizontal volley, essentially. It was just wide of the right post. It was a good strike, that, to be fair, wasn't it? I did see Damian getting it indeed, Sabrina. I thought it should have been a penalty, if I'm honest. Naguru is new to the channel. Fantastic to have you here, Naguru. I am cheering on Italy. Controversial, but I usually go for the underdog, right? But today, I want to see Italy go through because there's World Cup qualification on the line, and I want to see the best players playing in the World Cup, don't I? So I'm going for an Italy win. Toivonen is coming off for Felin, not injury kind of inflicted, but he's coming off nonetheless. Sophia, right, if Italy score 1 goal, then it goes to, if it's 1-0 Italy, it goes to extra time. Who was the shot by, Massimo? I don't know, mate. How did I do my GCSEs? Very good, thank you, Croissant Power. Did very good. Couple A stars, couple A's, couple B's, and 1 C. That's decent. Richard says it's 8 AM in Australia. That's mental. That is mental. Full-time Reds. I can't believe you're here, mate. I don't know why. Just, you know, appreciate you being here. And if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Obviously, we're on 19,442 subscribers. So, get us to... Oh, look at that red patch. Get us to 19,470 today. That'd be brilliant if you guys could do that. We're 55 minutes into the game. Alex Bork wants Italy to win this, probably for the same reasons as I do. Best YouTuber in the world is Dylan Roberts. Fantastic, mate. I really do appreciate it. The Diamond Banana, it says birthday, his or her birthday. It is 0-0 at the moment, 1-0 in aggregate to Sweden. Victor is a referee. Brilliant, mate. Difficult job. Festive Evo Films is doing their GCSEs today, this year. Good luck with them. They're not... I mean, work hard for them because you'll need them to get into your sixth form or college. But once they're done, I mean, they don't really feel that important once you've done them. But cheers, mate. Cheers all for the well dones. You see how Megan said, I'll be back in a minute. I'm getting some socks. Yeah, she's just not come back. That was an excuse. It was a poor excuse, Megan. A foul going Sweden's way. Giovanni, what's he called? Gabbiadini. Claiming that the Swedish player dived. Liz, we cannot film the TV, we cannot show the game, it's illegal. The stream will get pulled, the channel will get a copyright strike, it's illegal, we can't do it unfortunately, but I am watching the game and I'll give you all my live reactions and updates from the game. Never Italy can score, says Fanis. Go Sweden, says Ben Blom. A lot of new names. If I haven't subscribed already, we're 19,443 subscribers. Get subscribing, join the community, have a bit of fun. But guys, I don't know, I'm having a little bit of a rash here. I itched it, it's rashing up. George Carr says, Mark's just finished, so back to modding one stream. Brilliant to have you here. If you've got any people joining from the United Stand, as it stands, it's 0-0, as you can see, between Italy and Sweden. If it stays like this, Sweden will be going through on, obviously, the aggregate score, but crossing here pulled back there by Italy into the hands of the Swedish keeper. But, yeah, like I was saying, Sweden have literally been pinned back this game. Italy have had, like, 75-80% of the possession. The United Stand, guys, if Chad Sproul is in here, let's make him a moderator. I'm not sure, Mark, but he's lurking about. Yeah, but like I was saying, Italy have really had so much of the possession. They just haven't been able to put the chances away. But I do suspect that Italy will get a goal as the game goes on, as the Swedish defenders start to tire and start to lose concentration. Because in the first half, Immobile did get in behind a few times. Vest says Italy's looked about as hot as a penguin through qualifying. They've got a goal-scoring problem. Where is Insigne? I don't know, mate, but they do have a goal-scoring problem. They've had the loads of the ball, but they haven't really... I mean, they have created a few, but... I mean, they've had... Oh, God. Sweden on the counter-attack here. What can you do with it? Go on. Oh, that was so poor. It was 3-on-2 there, but they lost it. Italy have created a few chances. They just haven't been in the right place at the right time, and their shots haven't really rustled the net, really. Mario says, Sweden please win. Mario's an Italian name, I think, so unusual, but fair enough. Krupsa to Stegen, what's going on here? This is a watch-along, mate. It's basically where I watch the game along with you guys, and I give my live reactions and updates on the game. And, yeah, it's a good bit of fun, mate. It's a good bit of fun. Ray, I do appreciate it, mate. Obviously, oh, go on! Sweden are in! Oh, no, they're not anymore. 2-on-1. No, nah. Don't worry. Daniel Nick says, subscribe. Do indeed subscribe. We've got a fair few viewers from the United Stand, I do believe. We're 19,446 subscribers. We're trying to get 19,480 subscribers today. The road to 20,000 subscribers is on. So do get subscribing. Join the community. We do a lot of content on this channel. We do watch-alongs for all the big games. I'm going to be doing Atletico versus Real Madrid on the weekend. I'm also going to be doing Arsenal versus Spurs on the weekend as well. We do previews, reviews, match day vlogs, FIFA content. So do subscribe, get involved, and have your say in the comments. Mark was looking, if Chad Sprawl's in here, Mark's looking to make you a moderator, mate. So just keep commenting, and Mark will make you a moderator if he's still watching. Why did Ibra stop playing for Sweden, Liam? Well, basically, he's 36 now, and you know, if you're playing every single game for your club, and you're 36, you're going to struggle to do international duties as well. We're 60.5 minutes into the game now. Sweden, with all men behind the ball. Italy got a shot off there. It did actually take a deflection, and it's gone out for a corner. Pablo says, in which pot of the final drawn would Italy beat if they win? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Full-Time Red says, I will be here more now, mate, to support you, pal. I do appreciate it, Full-Time Reds. Brilliant. Obviously, we do a lot of content on this channel, like I said. So get involved. Borex, it's not half-time. We are 61 minutes into the game as it stands. Andy Panny says, watch out for Swedish counter-attacks now when Italy has to go forward. Yeah, well, now Italy really have to... I say that every game. Once a team has to really get something out of the game, they've got to press forward, don't they? Which leaves spaces for the opposition to exploit. And like Andy Panny says, Sweden are probably going to counter-attack. And if they can put a chance away and get that goal, it's going to be... Italy have got to go hell for leather to try and get those 3 goals. Ben Blom's friends are at the game. Brilliant, mate. That's some loyalty. Just going to give the game a little bit of a watch. We're 62 minutes into the game as it stands. No real change in terms of the rhythm and the setup of the game. Sweden just trying to clear it, and it keeps just falling to an Italian player. How is Italy playing so far, says Pablo? Well, they've played all right. They've created a few chances. They've dominated possession, but they just haven't been able to make that net rustle. They just haven't been able to score. And that's been their real problem, not only in this game, but in the last game as well. Hence why they're 1-0 down in terms of aggregate. If they can, get that one chance and put the ball in the back of the net, I think, you might see confidence start flowing. You might see the floodgates open. But as it is at the moment, they just can't seem to put those chances away. Matteo Darmian coming off for El Shaarawy, and Belotti coming on as well. But for who's going off, I'm not quite sure as of yet. Belotti is coming off for Belotti's coming on for Gabbiadini. So like I said, Darmian off for El Shaarawy, and Gabbiadini off for Belotti. Didn't play fantastically last game, Belotti, but hopefully, if you're Italian, today he'll have a point to prove to the manager and be the Italian hero. Alvaro Morata says Belotti is an overrated player. I think he's smashing it for Torino, but on the international stage, he's not done fantastically. Well, he didn't do, especially in the last game. Yeah. We're 19,455 subscribers. Guys, get subscribing. We're trying to get to 19,480 subscribers today. That's not that far off. Could you guys do it? I believe in you. We're 25 subscribers off. Get sharing the video. Tell your mates about it. Tell your mum, dad, dog, pet chinchilla I don't mind. Get them involved, get them subscribing, and get them to be part of the community. Cripsa to Staken asks, how's Buffon's game? He's not really had much to do, if anything, if I'm honest. I think Sweden have only had like one chance on goal, maybe two. Lustig with a foul here. I think the referee's going to give him a yellow card. There's been a fair few yellow cards. It's been a feisty game. Yeah, the yellow card's been pulled out for Lustig, the Swedish defender. Dylan Roberts, there's your answer, mate. It's coming up to 65 minutes into the game now. Italy looking to put the ball into the box here with a free kick. They just need to hit that sort of... They need to hit the centre of the 6-yard box, I reckon, and someone just get a flick on it and then it's going in, I reckon. Catherine says Italy not at the World Cup would be weird. It would indeed be weird, wouldn't it? That's why, even though Sweden are the underdog, and it would be fantastic to see them go through. I just want to see the best players playing at the World Cup. And Italy, like you say, Catherine, not being at a World Cup would be really odd. A cross in here by Italy once again. Great defending. It was actually going in. The keeper had to make a save and punch it out for a corner. I think he punched the crossbar. He looks in pain, I think. It's gone out for a corner nonetheless, though. Louise Tubes just subscribed. Brilliant. Look, once again, the bloody... I've not seen, honestly, I've done so many watch-alongs on this channel and I probably haven't seen more than 3 corners bypass the first man. It's so poor. Why can't people just put a good cross in for once? Yeah, poor corner. Didn't beat the first man. Went out for a goal kick now, Swedish goal kick. If Italy win 1-0, well, they won't win 1-0 because it would go to extra time and then penalties. Man United Max says, I want Sweden to win as I want Italy to gain more game time. That doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense, mate. But fair play for getting involved. Ray says, I want Italy in World Cup, no disrespect. Zlatan, lol. Yeah, there was obviously rumours. I think if Sweden get to the World Cup, that might be one of the things that triggers him coming back for Sweden. There have been rumours that he is going to come back for Sweden. Mitchell, I do remember you, mate. I do remember you indeed. Vita has subscribed. Brilliant to have you here. I am Sanders Valentino. Sanders, actually, but fair enough. We're 19,464 subscribers. Guys, get that up. 19,480 would be fantastic for today. Once we hit that, if we got 20 minutes to go and we hit 19,480, can we get 19,500? The road to 20,000 subscribers is on. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could get there. But on this stream, I want 19,480. We've got a fair few new viewers today, so I do really appreciate everyone that has joined in and got involved, especially the ones that have clicked the subscribe button, so fair play to you. 68 minutes, 12 seconds into the game as it stands. Andy Palace says, Zlatan will check his Instagram after Sweden victory over France. No doubt. I haven't seen it, but yeah, there have been rumours. Ronan Power has subscribed. Nigeru has subscribed. Really appreciate it, mate. Jack Robson loves the video. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, no, George Carl, no, don't do that. But yeah, obviously, the international break. No one likes the international break, do you? And it's a bit boring. But no, this is a good game. There's a lot riding on it. There's probably about 24 minutes left of the game at the moment. That's if it doesn't go to extra time. So, no, this is spicing it up a little bit, and these watch-alongs have made the international break slightly more enjoyable. Hope they have for you as well. Saf can't believe how poor Italy are. Sweden on the counter-attack here. Can they do anything with it? Come on, they've got 4 men forward. Italy getting men back as it stands. Come on. Oh, that's a hand. No, it wasn't a handball. I kind of want Sweden to win. Borex has subscribed. Really appreciate it. Get sharing the video as well, guys, to get more people involved, to tell more people about the video and about the channel. Philip says Sweden will win 3-0. Well, that would be an upset, wouldn't it? Can I do Ireland versus Denmark game tomorrow? Maybe. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure, pal. Kim, Sweden are defending for their lives, defending for World Cup qualification, essentially. If, as it stands, if we get the 0-0, then they're going through. There's about 20, 23 probably minutes left of the game. Probably a little bit more than that, 24. But Italy just wave after wave of attack, putting so much pressure on them. If there's one lapse of concentration by the Swedish defender, then you could really see Italy put the ball in the back of the net. But it has been Italy's lack of, chance conversion that has cost them the last game and 70 minutes of this game. A corner going in here by Italy, headed out there by a Swedish defender. Out there for a goal kick. Interesting. I'm starting to believe more and more that Sweden can get something out of it now, if I'm honest. Guys, we're 19,473 subscribers. Guys, 19,480 is what we were going for today. But can we get 19,500? That would be unbelievable if we could get that today. Get sharing the video. Tell your friends about the video. Tell your dad. Anyone that enjoys football, tell them about this channel. Get them to subscribe because it really is a fantastic community we're building up here. And to hit 19,500 would be absolutely amazing. Clayson is coming off here for Roden. So Clayson come off for Roden. I think his injury inflicted. Again, not what we want to see, but that is what has happened. Indeed, Tubes, Roden has come on for Sweden. 71.5 minutes exactly into the game. So about 23 minutes left, I reckon, 22. Like, share, and subscribe, as Alex and Brevy Boy do say, indeed. Oh, that was a nice little flick there by Italy. But well defended, well defended. Valentino is crying right now. You really need to do something with it. You've had chances. You just haven't, you had more chances in the first half. You've had a lot of possession in the second half, but you haven't had that many clear-cut chances compared to the first half. Caffel, what minute are we in? We are in 72 minutes, 10 seconds at the moment. Yeah, 72, yes. Hi, Ferrano, how are you doing? Obviously, I think you're Italian. What do you think of the game? Get involved. George Carsasana, to be honest, when you get a bun, your hair gets all scraped back and your forehead does look bigger. Yeah, you know what? Leave it out. Leave it out. It's just dodgy now because I came home from the gym and just didn't shower, did I? Niguru asks if I can name any Swedish team. No, I can't. Is Malmo Swedish? It is, isn't it? Yeah, Malmo. There you go. That's a Swedish team. Saf says, no creativity from Italy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting as well. I mean, they've had a few chances, but overall, there's been no creativity. Snap says, how is Lindelof doing? He's done all right today, to be fair. Lindelof's done all right. 19,475. Guys, 25 subscribers until we hit 19,500. That would make my day. It would make my week if we hit 19,500. That would be unbelievable. Obviously, the road to 20,000 subscribers is on, and we'd be halfway there tonight if we could hit 19,500 subscribers. And water is wet as well. Emmanuel Ramirez reckons France will win the World Cup. I reckon Brazil will, but I think France will get to the final. Yeah, no, George Carr fully admits that, yeah. Fully. Tackle there on Chiellini. He's gone down. He's rolling around. Don't think he's that bad. We've hit 19,480 subscribers. Guys, can we get 20 more subscribers? That would be absolutely unbelievable to hit 19,500 subscribers. That would be unbelievable. I can't actually wait for the moment. If we could do it on this stream, that would blow my mind. It would make my week. So do get sharing the video. Tell your friends about it as well to try and hit that landmark. 74.5 minutes into the game. There was a cross in there by Italy, but I think it was a free kick. Free kick on a Swedish player. There was indeed. Simply, yeah, if as it stands, Sweden are going to the World Cup. As it stands, that is. Valentino reckons after this game, the Italian manager will get sacked. Maybe Ancelotti for the Italian job. That might be a shout. GTA 5 Series 1 has subscribed. Really do appreciate that, mate. Brevy Boy says subscribe in do. I think we're all pushing for this 19,500. It'd be unbelievable if we could get there. Chris says, go Italy. Come on, guys, only 20 more subscribers. Indeed. Well, yeah, that'd be just... Oh. Nice ball in there by Italy, bypassing the midfield. But I think it's gone out for a throw-in. Italy preparing to make a substitution at the moment. He's about to come on, actually, the lad. Candreva has come off for Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi has come on for Candreva. I think, obviously, that is a attacking substitution. Beji Kickers has subscribed. I really do appreciate it, mate. Only 19 more subscribers, 18 more subscribers until we get 19,500. Guys, get to that point today. That would be unbelievable. Get sharing the video. Drop a like on the video as well if you have enjoyed it up to this point. We're on 76 minutes, 13 seconds into the game, so not that long left for Italy to get a goal, but still time. A goal can happen in a split second. So, but you can spin that around the other way, and Sweden can get a goal as well. In which case, Italy would need 3. I think if Sweden get a goal now, that's it over for Italy. A cross in here by Italy. Oh God! It's how high do you want the goal? It was a cross in. It popped out, and Barezzi, I think it is, banged it over the bar. Will Italy win the game? Well, I mean, I said that they would, but as it stands, they're not going to go through. They've had so much possession and had a few chances, but overall they've lacked creativity, so I'm not sure. Guys, 19,486 subscribers. Get subscribing. Alessio has subscribed. We want to hit 19,500 today. That would be absolutely unbelievable. Get sharing the video. Tell your friends about it. Tell your dad about it. Whoever enjoys football, get them involved so we can hit that landmark. Obviously, trying to go for 20,000 subscribers. It'd be unbelievable if we could hit 19,500 today. Sweden are parking the bus, Chris Andrews, as they have done for essentially the whole time. Indeed. Italy to score in the 87th minute. Imagine Italy scoring in the 87th minute and Sweden scoring in the 90th. That'd be mental. Italy with the ball here on the left-hand side, but Sweden are defending well. Can he put a cross in? He does put a cross in, but that does go out for a goal kick. Poor creativity there. There was a poor ball, but he was being pressed by the Swedish defender. Sweden, I reckon, are going to run down time now. We're 78 minutes into the game. There is obviously going to be added time, so I reckon probably about 15 minutes left of the game. But Italy, Sweden have just got to run down the time, defend for their lives, and hope that Italy just continue their poor chance conversion. Connor Shepherd has subscribed. I really do appreciate it, Connor. We do a lot of other content on this channel as well. Previews, reviews, matchday vlogs, FIFA videos. So do get involved and have your say. And welcome to the community. Oh God, it was a penalty shout there, but it wasn't. What minute? We are 78 minute 45 seconds into the game there, mate. Lindelof talking Man United tactics and parking the bus. Yeah. Guys, 7 more subscribers. Connor Shepherd has just subscribed. 6 more subscribers. We want to hit 6 more subscribers and we get 19,500 subscribers. That would be absolutely mental. Can we get there this evening? That would be unbelievable if we could. We're in 79 minutes, 16 seconds into the game. Do get subscribed if you haven't already. This will be an absolutely fantastic evening, not only for the subscriber count and for the channel and you guys, but as it stands, Sweden are going through to the World Cup. It's obviously a big night for them and the world of football, essentially. Forza Italia says, Mladen, 79.5 minutes in. We need 3 more subscribers to get to 19,500. 2 more. That'll be 1 more. We've hit 19,500 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Go on! Imagine as we hit 19,500, Sweden scored, but unfortunately he blasted it over the bar. Absolutely brilliant. Fair play to you guys. I really do appreciate it. That's what this channel is all about. It's about the interaction with you guys, and you guys make this channel run. So, yeah, I really do appreciate it. You've made my week. You've made my week. But back onto the game now. A short bit of happiness there. But now, 20,000 subscribers. That's our next mark. Yeah, come on. My cheeks are hurting. I'm that happy. But yes, who's the Italian striker at the moment? It is what? Belotti and Immobile. We are 80.5 minutes into the game. We've dropped back down to 19,496, but it doesn't matter. We hit there. We hit it at some point. Ziga Patic. There you go. 81 minutes into the game as it stands. Obviously, we haven't had any goals in this game, but it's been a good game. It's been a feisty one, and it's been interesting to watch Sweden hold out. Can they hold out for another 10 to 11, 12 minutes or so? It'd be fantastic if they could, if you're Swedish. And, you know, I wouldn't like to not see Italy in the World Cup, but it would be cool this evening to get Sweden through, wouldn't it? It would be cool. Alessio says, come on, Italy, come on. I mean, if you're Italian, you must be absolutely gutted. You must be just on the edge of your seat, screaming at the TV for your players to get forward and produce something now. Right, we've dropped back down to 14,493, but it doesn't matter. We got there eventually. Brevi says the accent. Okay, tell me to say something in Italian, like a typical. What's a typical Italian? There's a cross in here from a free kick. It's gone out. I mean, Italy have got all men, or 10 men behind the ball now. Another cross goes in. Oh my God! Was a header there and the keeper saved it. I thought it would have rebounded to the Italian player and he put it in the back of the net, but he didn't. It was Immobile on the end of it, but unfortunately couldn't quite get there. Valentino's gutted. SOL, we can't show the game. Unfortunately, he was offside, yeah. But unfortunately, we can't show the game, mate. It's illegal, and the channel will get a copyright strike, and this stream will get pulled, and yeah, we can't do it, mate. But I'm watching the game, and I'm giving you all my live reactions and updates, and we're interacting here. So, I mean, it's a good compromise, isn't it? We're 83 minutes as it stands, guys. Oh, God, Italy, Sweden. Oh, no, Sweden's offside. I mean, I thought Sweden were in there, but it was offside. It's a tight one, guys. It's a tight one. Guys, can we get to finish this stream on 19,500. I know we hit it, but I want to finish the stream on 19,500. Jeremy, I am trying to comment on the match, man. I am. I can't do the whole game. Like, basically, if I commentate on the match like a TV presenter, then like literally like a commentator, then you can actually get copyrighted for that, I believe. So I can't quite do that, but I give you updates. The ball's on the left here with El Shaarawy. Puts a cross in. It's a poor cross. It's too high. I mean, the Swedes get rid of it again. Only so far as Chiellini, though. We're pretty much 84 minutes into the game now. 84 minutes. Italy have got a free kick. Can they put the ball in the box? Can they get the goal that they would need to... I mean, that would get them to extra time if they could get the goal. That doesn't even put them through. I think if they did get to extra time, that they would progress. They would have the confidence and would go on to win the game and the tie. A cross goes in. Good cross. Out cleared by Sweden. It's only so far as an Italian defender. Hugo says, do you post other videos like this? If you do, you'll hit 100,000 subscribers. We do watch-alongs on a very regular basis. We do all the big games. I'm doing Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid on the weekend. I'm also doing the North London derby between Arsenal and Spurs, obviously. We do previews, reviews. We do match day vlogs for Real Madrid games. We do FIFA content as well. So there's a lot going on. Obviously, it's a new channel, only been running about three months or so. So do get involved, do have your say, and join the community by subscribing. Minutes, we are 85 minutes and 11 seconds into the game. A shot off here by the Italian, but only so far to get it to a goal kick. Not long left now, guys. Not long left. Connor Shepherd's going to lose his bet. I think a lot of Italians are as well. I mean, we're 86 minutes into the game. I reckon there'll be, maybe 3-4 minutes added time? Oh, God, Sweden have given it away here. I think it was Lindelof. No, it was cleared, though. Only so far as, again, I mean, the Italians are winning the second ball. I think they've won 100% of the second balls. Again, Italy won the second ball. Oh, no, they didn't, actually. Sweden won it, but now they've got it back. The time is 86 minutes, 13 seconds, guys. Cross in. Bang it. Oh, my God! It was a shot, but it was saved. It was a volley. 1-2 there. Lovely play. Put a cross in. Oh, he tried. Guys, Italy are really ramping up the pressure here. Sweden have got pretty much, I think they've got every single man in the box there. Ball goes in. Superman diving header there by a Swedish player. Get out, guys. Get out. Italy are really, really, really going for it at this point, guys. They're really, really going for it. I'm sorry that I'm not reading so much of your comments out, but we're 87 minutes into the game. Cross in. Another cross in. Oh, my God. Was a header there, but it went wide. It's a goal kick at this point. We're 87 minutes, 10 seconds in into the game. Get Chiellini up front. Yeah, probably. Obviously the Italian bench players and staff are up on their feet, getting very, very nervous at this point. Arthur says, honestly, Italy needs to lose in order to properly fix their ways, I think he probably said. I'm not Swedish, no, Rafi Fisher, I'm not. I'm actually Dutch. Yeah, getting the banter about Holland not qualifying. Well, I mean, they didn't qualify for the Euros either, so I'm sort of used to it. But I'm not Swedish, no. 87 minutes, 40 seconds in. The game's coming to an end now. I'm interested. It's really going to depend on how much added time there is. 88 minutes in. Oh, my God. It's going to be an exciting last 5 minutes indeed, SAF. Indeed, it will be. $88 minutes in now. Cross in, cleared. Even for, I mean, the Swedes are defending for their lives. Buffon's pretty much on the halfway line at the moment. It's back to Chiellini. Sorry, Barzagli, I should say. Are you Dutch? I thought you were English. No, I was born in England, lived there all my life, but I am actually Dutch passport, Dutch parents, etc., etc. Come on, Italy. People supporting Italy at the moment. A lot of Italians in the comments. Guys, I know you are not in a good mood, but subscribe. I mean, you know, that at least that's given me a bit of happiness. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. There's a lot of new people in the comments at the moment, and I'm sure, no doubt, we'll be doing a watch along exactly like this for some Serie A games in the future. So get subscribing to watch that. 89 minutes, 10 seconds into the game now. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. I mean, that's a push, ref, or not? It's scrappy. It's like volleyball at this point. Sweden have cleared it. Get on the end of it, mate. That's a foul. Oh, my God. Italians have fouled Swedish on the halfway line. Barzagli fouled him. Obviously, the Swedish players milking it. We're 89 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. How much added time will there be? I think that the game will really rest on that. I reckon there'll be 4 minutes added time. Berg did a fantastic job of hustling down the ball there and winning that foul. They're going to take their time on this corner, on this free kick, I should say. What minute? It's the 90th minute, I reckon, at the moment. They're just showing replay, so I can't see. My favourite Italian player, Belotti. Five minutes added time, guys. This is absolutely massive. It's going to be a very, very exciting last 5 minutes. Italy have just got to go hell for leather at this point, don't they? Oh, God. Connor Shepherd betted both teams to score well. If that does happen at this point, then probably be 1-1, sending Sweden through. But I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, Italy are going to get the goal. Fian Curtin says, well, lads, this decade's... oh, God, Sweden have defended so well. I mean, they've had so little possession. Italy's throwing. Chiellini on the ball. 5 minutes added time. Yeah, RIP Italy, people saying we are 45 seconds into the 5 minutes of added time. Is that a handball? No, it wasn't a handball. It was a shout, though. It was a shout. I mean, the Swedish players are literally just lumping it up the field. It's just get rid every single time. We're 1 minute into the 5 minutes. Only 4 minutes left of this game. As it stands, Sweden are going through into the World Cup. That's a foul for Sweden. It's a yellow card for Belotti. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Immobile. Immobile. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Bernardeschi. Oh, no, that was Immobile. What? Bernardeschi has been yellow carded. 1.5 minutes into the 5 minutes of added time. Borek saying, go Sweden. Italy have been eliminated, says Marcelo. Has Lindelof done well, Brevy boy? He has indeed done very well. Akkad says, Italy is dead. Leonardo says, Italy's penalty? Haven't seen it, mate. That was a handball, but he couldn't have done anything about it. It was a handball, Italian defenders, but he couldn't have done anything about it. We are 2 minutes into the 5 minutes of added time. Oh, God, as it stands, 1-0 on aggregate to Sweden. Sweden will be going through, sending Italy out of the World Cup, or not letting them get into the World Cup, essentially. Sweden have cleared it. Back to the back three of Sweden. Oh my God, guys. Italy just playing long ball at this point, which is probably the wrong way to go about it. Chiellini on the ball. What can he do with it? He puts the ball in. Oh my God. The defender, the Swedish defender, shinned it there. That could have easily been an own goal if he got that wrong. Buffon's up for this corner. We're 3 minutes into the added 5 minutes or so added time at this point. It was an Italian volley there. Pablo saying Italy is out. Fion Curtin saying Forza Italy. God. Guys, get subscribing. We're at 19,515 subscribers. If you guys can get this to 19,520 subscribers, that should be absolutely fantastic. The Swedish keeper has been booked. There's not long left now. I suspect we're we are 3 minutes, 16 seconds into the 5 minutes of added time. Not long left. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. It's been lumped up by the Swedish keeper. But again, an Italian player just wins it. Italian player just lumping up the field. That was just poor. They should try and tick it around a little bit. Try and get something out of it that way. Walking in, Sweden. Forsberg's got it up the field. Tried to do something there, but he didn't. Tried to take it to the corner, but he couldn't. We are 3 minutes, 47 seconds in now. Hardly any time left. About a minute left now, guys. Italy lumping it up. As it stands, Italy are going out of the World Cup. We're 19,519 subscribers. Guys, get subscribing. I've really appreciated everyone that has joined. Italy, 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 says Mikel. This is going to be absolutely massive if this does stay as it is. Obviously, no goals in this game, but it's been a very good game nonetheless. 45 seconds to go now. 40 seconds to go. Oh my God, this is going to be massive if it does happen. Noel says, told you Italy are out. Well, about 30 seconds left. Italy on the ball at the moment. Immobile plays it out. Play it wide. Can he put a cross in? Defended well by the Swedish defender. He just whips it. It goes out for an Italian corner. A corner here by Italy for Italy. Buffon going up once again. 20 seconds left of the 5 minutes of stoppage time now. This will be absolutely spectacular end to the game. Wouldn't be the end to the game if Italy do get something now. But 10 seconds left. I do suspect this will probably be the last play. The Italian manager holding his head in shame. This will be the last play. A cross goes in. Poor. Only comes out far. Offside. That's it. It's Sweden are through. Sweden are through to the World Cup. Italy have been sent out. The Swedish players are going absolutely mental. An absolutely spectacular night for Swedish football and football in general. Oh my God, what has happened? This is absolutely mental. Italy will not be progressing to the World Cup group stages. Let me know what you guys think. We're on 19,512 subscribers. This is absolutely mental. I can't believe it. Belotti is in tears, and so they should be. To be fair, the strikers didn't put their chances away, and it's down to them that they're not through. There's been no creativity. They've been poor, and fair play to the Swedes. They've defended 90 minutes now, more than that, because they defended in the first leg as well. They just defended, and they couldn't. And the Italians couldn't get past them. They couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Absolute jubilation for the Swedes here, and fair play to them. Valentino is so upset. I must say, I do feel sorry for you Italians, but to be fair to you, you just weren't good enough. You were not good enough. That Swedish defence isn't outstanding, and you couldn't get past them, so you do not warrant a place in the World Cup group stages. So, in terms of the game, I'll give my reaction now. Well, I'm pretty much giving my reaction, but I'll give my review. I don't even need to do the first half and second half. It was the same all the way through. Italy dominated possession, probably with about 80% possession. They had a few chances, they just couldn't convert them. They couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. It's an absolutely unbelievable night for football. The Italian players are in tears, and you do have to feel for them. But fair play to the Swedes. I've absolutely loved being on this stream with you guys. I've loved experiencing this outstanding game, this, absolutely unbelievable game with you guys. And to be fair, one thing I do have to point out, it was probably Buffon's last chance at last World Cup, wouldn't it? Because he's getting old now, isn't he? So that is a shame for him. He probably will no longer play in a European major or a world major tournament. Italy had 75% of the possession, 23 attempts on target compared to Sweden's 4. They completed 631 passes compared to Sweden's 117 passes. So complete domination by Sweden, but they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. I have loved every minute of this stream with you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. We hit 19,512 subscribers. I've enjoyed every minute, like I said, and wow, I did not expect this. Unbelievable. I've absolutely enjoyed it, and good night to everyone who joined in. I've appreciated it, and I'll see you at some point in the next week. Probably tomorrow. I'll see you probably tomorrow, if not on Wednesday. In a bit. Good night. Unbelievable.